Thanks for tuning in to the Urban Scope podcast. I'm back to update you with another update as far as the WNBA draft, which is coming up in a week and a half or so. It's going to be on April 14th. But with the recent transactions, there's need for an update. So I already covered Olivia Miles foregoing the WNBA draft to return to college basketball and enter the portal. Now, Flau'jae Johnson of LSU has decided to do the same thing as well. Also, Tanaya Latson from Florida State, the leading scorer of the NCAA women's basketball last year, she's coming back as well. Aziza Fudd and also Lauren Betts. So it's becoming a recent trend of players foregoing that WNBA to return to college basketball. Like I talked before, it's about the money. Mostly now that the college players have money at their disposal, they're not rushed as much as to go to the WNBA. Plus, the WNBA we know doesn't pay as much as the NBA or NFL or any of those other leagues. So it makes more sense to get more education, develop yourself more, and then when you get to the league, you'll be more ready and more suited to be prepared for the rigorous seasons that the WNBA has compared to the college game. So, um, but with Olivia Miles stepping out, it's they have I've seen some draft posts or mock drafts that have Olivia Miles being replaced with her teammate Citron, Sanaya Citron, sorry, going to the Seattle Storm. Now, Citron is a very good player. She can shoot from the perimeter. She can post up. She can rebound. She can pass the basketball. She's an overall better player, I think, than Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is mostly a pass first point guard. Citron is more of a forward that pretty much can do everything. She's kind of in that mode of I want to say like a Giannis or something like that, minus the height, of course, and the aggressiveness to the basket. But her ability to pass, shoot, score, defend, she can do it all. And I think she'll be an asset for the Seattle Storm. I still think they need a point guard, especially with the losses that they had from last year. But this will be a good pick for them. It's the best player available after Paige Beckers as number one. Paige Beckers is still that consensus number one. She's been that all of this year. So much hasn't moved on that front, but I want to talk about other moves as well. This is still a strong draft class as well, even though with the withdrawals of people foregoing the draft, uh, there's still a lot of great talent inside this draft, especially in that first round. Now, Isaiah James from North Carolina State, I think she's a sleeper pick in this draft. She's very explosive, especially for a smaller guard. She's very tough. She gets hurt a lot, but she comes back in the games. So she has a lot of fortitude. She has a lot of will and desire. So I think she will be a tough player or a great player to pick up. And they have her projected to go to the Chicago Sky. She'll be a great addition for Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, and Kennedy Carter. Now, her and Kennedy Carter, Isaiah James and Kennedy Carter will be a dominant backcourt. I think it'll take maybe a year or two to develop, but nevertheless, those are two aggressive scoring guards that'll be in your backcourt that you can get points from. And then you have those big rebounders in Cardoso and Angel Reese underneath. So there's a lot of room for their offense to develop. They will have that, 99, 2000 Lakers type offense where you have Kobe on the perimeter and you have Shaq in the middle, which is, Cardoso and Angel Reese. So I think there's a lot of room for them to have a great traditional half court offense. They won't be able to get down the court as much um, with those bigger forwards and centers that they have, but they will definitely be difficult to deal with in that half court set, especially with the rebounding. Pow Pow is projected to Tahina Pow Pow is projected to go to the Chicago Lynx. I think she'll have great potential as well, being next to what I consider the greatest two-way player in the WNBA in Nafisha Collier. That has a potential to be better as well. The Lynx fell short in the championship against the New York Liberty last year, and I think if they had a player like Pow Pow, that could have potentially made it even more exciting. So we'll see if they draft her and what assets she brings to their game because they could use some 3-point shooting, and she definitely Pow Pow can bring that. Georgia Amore from Kentucky. She might be the most talented scorer in this draft next to Paige Beckers. Now she's a smaller guard, but she can get her shot off, and she doesn't get a shot block much, even though she's a smaller guard, because she's quick and she can get her shot off and from different angles and shoot fadeaways and all different things. She's pretty impressive as a scorer. But they have her projected to go to the Connecticut Suns. The Connecticut Suns, I don't know if it's historic or not, but they lost all 5 starters from last year, and now they're projected to be in rebuilding mode. If you lose all your starters, you definitely in a rebuilding mode because you're starting over and racing everything off. So they definitely need a score, and Georgia Amore provides that from them if she's still on the board when they're able to select her. And then lastly, Cheyenne Sellers, which I believe is the best defender in this draft all around. She was able to hold Juju Watkins to under her average, and she made it very difficult at the beginning of the season for Juju Watkins. So Cheyenne Sellers is definitely someone to look out for, especially if you have a lot of scoring, you just need defense. She can help anchor that defense for you. She's a bigger guard at 6'2". I believe she plays the 3 or somewhere around the 2 and the 3. You can pretty much play her anywhere from the 1 to the 4. She's just that versatile as a defender. So Cheyenne Sellers is a name to look out for as well. But I'll be covering that WNBA draft after the April the 14th date that they have set out. So until next time, I'll see you next time.